Good morning, class. I welcome you again in the grade 10th. Today we are going to start our second session of our topic, that is the globalization. In the earlier session, we had discussed on the various topics like what is the meaning of globalization and what are the production across the countries and what are the interlinking countries with the different type of countries. So now let's start with our second session. So students, globalization means to integrate the whole world into a one economy. Today globalization plays a very important role in today's life. So now let's start with our topic. Today we are going to discuss that what is the meaning of a integration of market. Basically it refers to export and import of goods and all the services among the country. Here integration of market means to integrate the whole world into a one economy. So here is the example of a integrate market. Like here there is our country India. India is integrated with also many countries like Britain, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, USA. Why? For the buying and selling of goods or for the export and import of goods, it is very necessary that all the countries become a integrate countries. So for the marketing of goods, we can or all the countries can be integrate into a one economy. So this is the example of a market integration. So foreign trade is also results in the connection of the market or the integrate of market into the different countries for exporting and importing of different types of goods. Now, question arises that what are the benefits by market integration? So, market integration plays a very important role in today's life. So, our first benefit is the better quality products. So, by selling and buying of goods, it makes our country developed country and it can introduces better quality products. Second one is the optimum utilization of resources. Here resources includes men, money, machine, market. So with the help of these five resources, we can become a developed country. Third one is the wider market for the producers. Here producers are those who produce the goods. So the manufacturing company who produces the goods, so it is their duty that they can sell their goods in the integrated market to attract more and more customers. Wider choice and a lower price. It also gives a variety of products at a very high or a lower price. Fourth one is the access to product produced in any place of the world. So with the help of a integration of market, the producers and sellers buy and sell their goods in whole economy. Harmony among the countries. It means if we can doing a integration of market, it causes a good relationship between different types of countries. So these are the various benefits that can causes the market integration. Dear students, this is a picture of a globalization. This picture shows that in the past 2 or 3 decades, more and more MNCs companies are launched in our country. Here MNCs means multinational companies. So foreign investment by MNCs in these countries has been rising, and at the same time foreign trade between different countries has been rising rapidly. So a large part of foreign trade is also controlled by the MNC. Like here I can take the example of a car. The car manufacturing company like the Ford Motors in India not only produces cars for the Indian market, but it can also export cars to the other developed countries and export car companies and the components for its many factories around the world. So this shows that a globalization of country. So basically globalization means integrate the whole world by buying and selling of a goods. So these are the various factors which are responsible for globalization. Like our first factor is the technology, second one is the development in telecommunication, computer and internet services. today we live in a very fast and changing environment. Day by day, our needs, trends, demands are changes. So according to that demand and trends, we also make changes in our new innovations, technologies, etc. So our first factor is the technology. So rapid improvement in technology has been one of the major factor that has the stimulated globalization process. So due to the increase in the technology, there is also development in the various fields related with the technology. Like here, I can take the example of a airline. So with the innovation of new technologies, the cost of air transport has fallen. This has enabled much greater volumes of goods being transported by airlines from one country to another country. Our second important factor is the information and communication technology. Our IT sector, that is information technology sector, has played a very important role for the buying and selling of goods or for production of services across the countries. Now, question arises that how a IT sector helps in the globalization. Here I can take an example related with IT in globalization. Like a newspaper magazine published for London readers is to be designed and printed in Delhi. So the text of the magazine is sent through the internet to the Delhi office. So here I can use the word internet, and internet is related with the IT sector. So the designers in the Delhi office get orders that how to design the magazine from the office in London by using the telecommunication and internet facilities. So the designing is done on a computer. After printing, the magazine are sent by the airways to the London. So even the payment of money regarding the printing of a magazine is also done with the help of banking facilities. So this shows that we live in a very fast environment and a changing world. So for completing our order regarding the magazine, we should use various types of new technologies like internet services, airways, etc. So this shows that today we live in a IT world.